and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most commonly asked questions I get, which is how do you pair skincare actives like vitamin C, retinol, niacinamide, and AHA or BHA for best results without any skin irritation. If you're looking to maximize the effectiveness of your skincare routine and keep your skin glowing and healthy, then this video is for you. So let's get into it. So let's start with a quick rundown of this powerhouse skincare actives and what they do before we discuss on how we can incorporate them together. So let's start with vitamin C. Vitamin C is a superstar antioxidant. It helps brighten the skin, reduce dark spots, and fight free radicals that cause premature aging. It's also a great ingredient for collagen production, so it can help keep your skin looking firm and youthful. However, vitamin C can be unstable in sunlight or when exposed to air, so make sure to store it in a cool, dark place. Next up, retinol. So retinol is a form of vitamin A, and it's one of the most researched ingredient when it comes to anti-aging. So retinol promotes cell turnover, reduces fine lines, and helps with acne. But retinol can be irritating at first, so it's very important to introduce it slowly into your skincare routine. Next up, niacinamide or vitamin B3, which is a very popular skincare active, and it's one of my favorite skincare active as well. So niacinamide is anti-inflammatory, it helps reduce redness, minimize pores, and improve skin elasticity. It's perfect for sensitive skin and works well in calming skin irritation. Niacinamide is also a great ingredient to use when you're layering actives because it balances things out. Next is AHAs or BHAs. So AHAs and BHAs are great exfoliants. AHAs like lactic acid or glycolic acid are water soluble, so they work on the surface of your skin. Meanwhile, BHA like salicylic acid are oil soluble, so they penetrate deeper into your pores. So they both help with exfoliating dead skin cells, improve skin texture, and unclogging pores. AHA and BHA though can make your skin more sensitive to the sun, so always make sure that you use sunscreen during the day when using AHAs and BHA. So now that we understand what each of these ingredients does, let's now talk about how to incorporate them together. So the goal is to get the benefit of each one without overwhelming your skin. So here are my tips on how to pair them. So let's start with vitamin C and niacinamide. So there was once a myth that these two ingredients couldn't be used together because they would cancel each other out. But this has been proven to be not true. There's also some research done in the 1960s that showed a negative interaction that the two could potentially react to produce nicotinic acid, which can cause redness and itching on the skin. But these findings occurred when using pure ascorbic acid and niacinamide that was held at high temperature. And it's unlikely to be a problem in the modern day formulations stored at room temperature. In fact, they can really work well together because vitamin C brightens and fights free radicals, while niacinamide helps calm the skin and reduce redness, which can sometimes happen when using vitamin C. So to use them, you can either look for a product that has both niacinamide and vitamin C in one formulation, or you can layer them separately. So how do you layer them together? So the general rule still applies. So you apply the thinnest consistency first, and then you increase product thickness as you layer. And you always end with your heaviest product last, usually a moisturizer. But then there's one caveat. The sunscreen should always be on your final skincare layer in the morning. In my case, because I love using my vitamin C serum in the morning, I just opt for sunscreen that has has niacinamide in it. Or I just use a serum like this one. This one is the Skin 104 Tone Brightening Capsule Ampule. So this one already has niacinamide and a form of vitamin C in it, so I don't have to worry about it. So next up, retinol and niacinamide. So this two can be a great duo, especially if you have sensitive skin, because niacinamide helps reduce the irritation that can come with retinol, which is a very potent skincare ingredient. And as I've mentioned before, when using retinol, remember to start slow. There's actually a 1-2-3 rule that I like to follow. So use retinol once a week the first week, and then twice a week the second week. And then if you find that your skin can really tolerate retinol, then you can increase up to 3 times a week on your third week. And always use retinol at night because it can make your skin sensitive to the sun. So since niacinamide can create a barrier that can help soothe your skin, reduce redness or dryness that you may experience with retinol, it's recommended to use your niacinamide first, followed up with your retinol. To be honest, I have not tried using a niacinamide serum and a retinol serum in the same routine because usually niacinamide serums has other actives in it and I just don't want to overwhelm my skin. And also sometimes my skin can just tolerate this percentage of niacinamide, and I feel like if I add retinol, it might overwhelm my skin and just cause it to purge. So what works really well for me is using a moisturizer with niacinamide. And I usually do a sandwich method. So after cleansing and toning my skin, I then apply a thin layer of my moisturizer that is formulated with niacinamide. And then I apply my retinol. And then as my last step, I'm going to apply another layer of my moisturizer that is formulated with niacinamide. And that's what really worked well for me. And whether you use this combo separately or mixed together in one formulation, always follow the brand's instruction or the manufacturer's instruction and don't apply more often than directed. So next up, AHA or BHA plus vitamin C. So this combo is a little bit more tricky because both of them are exfoliants. And if you combine them together, you might risk over exfoliating your skin. So that being said, I recommend using them at different times of the day or on alternating days. So for example, you can use your vitamin C in the morning to brighten and protect your skin from environmental stresses. And then you can use your AHA or BHA to exfoliate and renew your skin at night. Finally, let's talk about pairing retinol with your AHA or BHA. So both of these ingredients again are exfoliants. So using them together can sometimes cause skin irritation, especially if you have sensitive skin. So I recommend using these actives on alternating nights. So retinol one night and then AHA or BHA the next. So this allows your skin to benefit from both without overwhelming it. And again, always make sure that you follow it up with a good moisturizer. I also wouldn't recommend using niacinamide and AHA or BHA in the same routine, although some suggest that you can. In my case, my skin just can't tolerate it. So to recap, here's what you should remember when pairing these actives. So layer vitamin C first, followed up by your niacinamide, or as a general rule in layering your skincare, always start with the thinnest first, and then the last should be the thickest. Use retinol and niacinamide together to avoid skin irritation. Avoid using AHA and vitamin C in the same routine, and alternate retinol and AHA or BHA. And my last tip, always use a good moisturizer at night and a good sunscreen during the day. And remember, less is more when it comes to actives. In my case, I love using skincare products that is already formulated with active ingredients that works well together because I don't have to worry about it, and I also don't have to worry about which goes on first. That's just how I do it. And also When I'm trying out skincare actives, I usually just focus on one skincare active for a week and then focus on what I'm just treating. Like, say, this week I'm treating my hyperpigmentation. So I'm just all about vitamin C. And then if I want to treat another skincare concern, then I would just do it the next week. And also, before trying to incorporate your skincare actives together, make sure that you have tried them separately. So if you want to combine your niacinamide and vitamin C, just make sure that you have tried your niacinamide product by itself without any other actives and see how your skin would react to it. And then your vitamin C also by itself without other skincare actives and see how your skin reacts to it. And then before combining them together, if they both really work well for you, before combining them together, make sure that you always patch test first. I know that combining skincare actives can be scary and can also be overwhelming, and that's why I also find that skin cycling works really well for me. And if you want to know more about skin cycling, just comment down below and I will do another video about it. So that's it for today's video. I hope that this video helped you understand how to pair your favorite skincare actives safely and effectively. And if you learned something new, please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll always be updated once a new video is out. Thank you once again for watching. I hope to see you next time and take care of your beautiful skin.